At the beginning of the episode, we hear the voice of a man who says, "I've always wondered how the world would end." He had been thinking about this since childhood. But the end came suddenly, without any warning, in a way no one could have ever imagined. We're told that 4 years ago, there was a man named Dr. Skinner, one of the most brilliant minds after Einstein. He created an incredible painkiller called Hapuna. It was extremely cheap, had no side effects, and quickly dominated the market. Everyone began using it. Thanks to that medicine, people were freed from suffering. All pain disappeared. It was a miracle drug that seemed to save the entire world. But 3 years ago, Dr. Skinner suddenly disappeared, without a trace. Later, it was discovered that Hapuna was actually a trap for humanity. So that's a brief intro. On the other side, we see a man in a car, listening to music. As the song starts playing, we're shown a prison scene. In this prison is a man named Axel Gilberto. He's sitting in his cell when a guard comes, and tells him someone has come to meet him. Axel is given 10 minutes to talk to the visitor. A woman. Axel wonders, "Do I know you?" She replies, "No, we're strangers to each other. This is our first meeting." Axel says, "Usually, strangers who visit me are either lawyers or hitmen." To which the woman responds, "You can consider me either one." Her name is Hirsch, and she says she's here to offer him a deal. His answer will determine the outcome. Basically, Hirsch can help Axel escape prison. Axel says, "Do you even know how long my sentence is?" Hirsch replies, "Yes, 888 years. You've been given multiple life sentences. I know everything about you." Then she asks, "Do you know about Hapuna?" She shows him a video. Dr. Skinner, who had disappeared, is now back. He uploaded a video message, which is broadcast worldwide. In the video, Dr. Skinner explains that he created Hapuna to eliminate pain from human life. But he later realized that what he did might have been wrong, because it went against nature. Humans began growing uncontrollably in number, and death had nearly vanished. He believes nature must balance itself. He questions whether humans deserve punishment for their sins against nature. Then he reveals that Hapuna wasn't just a painkiller. It was engineered to stay in the body permanently. 3 years after consumption, anyone who took it would begin to die. This shocking truth puts humanity at great risk. However, Dr. Skinner also has a cure. The problem is, they must find him in time. According to his calculations, the first deaths would begin 30 days after the video release. So the countdown has begun. Next, we see a classroom scene where a student named Leland tells the teacher, "Can I go home? I don't think there's any point in studying anymore." He walks out. Meanwhile, Axel also sees the video. Hirsch explains that Dr. Skinner once believed in peace and cared for people. Axel responds, "So what do you think? Has he become the devil now?" Their time is up, and they begin to leave. Axel says, "If you know everything about me, you should also know I can break out of prison easily." He performs a stunt and disarms a guard. Turns out Axel is a skilled parkour expert. He points the gun at Hirsch's head and tells the guards to drop their weapons. He gets his handcuffs removed. We see that this is a futuristic world, with advanced technology and robots. The handcuffs are unlocked with a button. Axel uses parkour to escape, dodging guards along the way. He climbs up and jumps into an air vent, as bullets are fired at him. Eventually, he reaches the roof. We also see that Hirsch has a partner waiting in a car. He drives off. Meanwhile, Leland meets a girl named Christine. They talk about the current situation. Leland says, "Well, at least I won't have to waste time going to school anymore." Hirsch and her partner are in the car. She tells Alina, their tech expert, to track police communications, so they can monitor Axel's movements. We're told that the police haven't caught him yet. So the tracking begins. Meanwhile, the public is in chaos. Just imagine. What if we heard that the COVID vaccine would kill everyone who received it in 30 days? People would panic. Something similar happens here. People lose control. The Hapuna medicine is recalled from stores. Stockpiles are removed and destroyed. They try to get the situation under control. Obviously, they have no other choice but to find Dr. Skinner, because only he has the cure. Meanwhile, there are some people who accept the reality, saying they can't change fate and must accept that death is near. The New York Stock Exchange crashes. We're shown Axel again, still in his prisoner outfit. Just then, an officer approaches and jokingly asks if he's dressed for a fancy dress competition or if he's actually an escaped convict. Axel plays along, and they both laugh. The officer warns him to be careful as there are riots going on in the city. Axel walks away. The officer then receives a notification that a prisoner named Axel Gilberto, age 23, has escaped and his photo is being sent. He realizes the truth and begins searching for Axel. Axel, meanwhile, enters a clothing store and changes clothes. In another scene, we see Babylon City, where Hirsch meets with a senior and discusses destroying evidence. They conclude that they must seek help from a specific group, but will only find out who in the next episode. Axel reaches a metro station filled with drones, cameras, and AI systems. He's quickly recognized via facial recognition, and his face appears on all screens. Police swarm the station to capture him. Axel runs along the train tracks. Elena gets a notification and tracks his location, updating the rest of her team. We see Christine is part of the same team. Axel continues running, with drones chasing and calling on him to surrender. Leland is also shown to be part of the team and joins them in a car. He asks Elena to analyze the data to predict where Axel might go next. Elena works on this and traces his path. Christine, on a bike, requests permission to shoot and is granted it. Axel shows impressive parkour skills, climbing over cans and obstacles. When he lands, Christine starts firing, but deliberately misses. Their plan is to mislead him into a trap. Axel has no choice but to climb a building. Doug Hadeen, another team member, follows and corners him. Doug tells Axel he has no way out and should surrender. Axel realizes he's been tricked into this trap and sarcastically says, "After I die, write on my grave that I was shot in the back by a coward named Doug." Doug warns him not to provoke him, as it won't help. He tells Axel he can't fly and has no way to escape. Axel replies, "Why don't we try that?" Leland is flying a surveillance drone. Axel jumps down and grabs the drone mid-air, using it to glide down and land on a truck. As he lands, a girl rushes to him. It's Christine, pretending to be a regular bystander. She praises his skills and asks for a selfie. During the selfie, her bracelet emits a high-frequency electric shock, knocking Axel unconscious. When he regains consciousness, he's in an old salon, being watched from a distance by Elena. The rest of the team has arrived. They tell him he slept for an entire day. We see another scene of Hirsch. Axel is confused, wondering who these people are. Hirsch finally reveals that they are part of a team called Lazarus. They have only 29 days left, because after that, people will begin to die. The anime looks very interesting. We'll cover more episodes depending on your response. So please share, like, and subscribe. Fill the comments section with your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.